Hey, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be spatchcocking a whole chicken, right? We're gonna put it on that smoker. We got it ready to go at 225, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna let that smoke roll, for a couple hours so it can, get a nice smoke flavor, and then we're gonna increase that heat for about 300, right? And then after that, it's ready to serve. So without further ado, let's go to the kitchen, get this thing prepared so we can get this on that pit.
If you never spatchcock a chicken, so let me show you how to do that. Now this is gonna help the chicken cook faster and even. Now what I have here is a 3.5 pound chicken, and you want to take that chicken by the tailbone along with some sharp kitchen shears. Now you're gonna go along the back side of that chicken and you're gonna remove its spine. So you want to do this on both sides, and like I said, you want to have some absolutely sharp kitchen shears because it's gonna make your work a lot easier. Now after you got that spine out, then you want to clean up that chicken and then remove any excess skin that was by that tailbone. Now there you have it, beautiful inside. And then just get your knife and you're gonna make an incision behind that breastbone. You're gonna lift up, and then now you have a nice beautiful spatchcock chicken. Now if you found value in that, hit that like button and show me some love. And my suggestion would be, if you want a crispy skin, go ahead and dry brine this chicken overnight. Now I'm going in with some avocado oil, and I'm gonna use this as a binder for my seasonings. Now kosher salt will absolutely do the trick. It's gonna extract the moisture out of that chicken, and then when you put it on the smoker, it's gonna have it a nice crispy crust for you. Now I'm using all-purpose seasoning, the usual. Again, it has enough salt content in there that it's gonna extract that moisture out and still have a crispy enough skin when we smoke it on that smoker. Now you probably ask, why do I always season the back side of my meats first? It's because that's not the presentation side. This is going to be the side that's going to be hidden, and then the presentation side will be the front. Now I'm going in with the barbecue rub, and then this is going to give it some color, right? You got that smoked paprika along with that chili powder. Those deep colors is going to make this chicken look absolutely beautiful on that smoker. Now again, you can use whatever seasonings that you like, that your palate's used to, and then you in the game. I'm just really want to show you the technique of spatchcocking the chicken. Now again, we're going in with the avocado oil, and next what we want to do is we want to take those chicken wing tips and we want to tuck those in because we don't want those to burn. The way you lay your meat is the way it's going to come out, right? So if it's looking gorgeous like you're laying it right now, then you in the game. Now we're going in back with our all-purpose seasoning, and like I said, we want to do that first because we want to allow that salt to extract that moisture so that skin can be as crispy as possible. And then for a pop of color, we're going in with that barbecue rub. And then guys, remember, always hit the sides and then get underneath those wings, right? Because you want that to be absolutely delicious. Now we're gonna let the smoke roll at 225, and we're gonna look for a target temperature at about 130. Now I'm using pecan pellets on the smoke here, and again we're gonna let this roll out for about an hour. Come back and check it out.
All right, so we're at hour number 1, and this is how it's coming along. So it's going through its smoke cycle, so I'm not gonna keep it up long, but you can see that smoke is rolling, and it's about at the end of that smoke cycle right there. But as you can see, that's how we coming along right there, looking pretty good. We got some rain in the area, but I got this bad boy covered up, so we good to go. So we're gonna let it continue to smoke up.
Now we're gonna make a mop sauce, sort of. Now this sauce is gonna be savory, and it's also gonna have a kick with it. I got some barbecue sauce, and the ingredients will be in the description box below so you can make it too, along with some apple cider vinegar, and then we got some red pepper flakes. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this a stir, and then I'm gonna taste and see how we're coming along. And it was absolutely delicious. Now what we're gonna add is some peppercorn, and this is gonna give it some additional flavor, and this is about a teaspoon. And then we're gonna give it another taste and see how it's coming. Now I like a little bit of sweetness in my barbecue sauce, so I'm gonna add some honey, and then like I said, it's gonna be a little sweet, it's gonna be savory, and it's gonna have a kick. Now we're sitting at 2 hours, and we're gonna pop this top. And this sauce, like I said, is savory, got a kick to it, and then when that smoke hits it, it's gonna give it a nice smoky, savory taste on this chicken. And you want to do the whole entire chicken. And if you got a mop, that'll be ideal. But if you're using a brush like I did, just make sure that you're not, brushing away any of that barbecue rub and seasonings. Now this is going to be beautiful. It's going to taste absolutely delicious. The sauce will not burn because every time that we sauce it, it's going to be about 30 minutes.
All right, so we're going to come back out about 30 more minutes and then do the same thing.
So this is our second round of 30 minutes. So we're going to pop this top and see how the chicken's coming. As you can see, that color starting to develop. You see that sauce is caramelized. So we're going to add another layer of that sauce. And this is going to deepen that color of that chicken and then add additional flavor as that smoke hits it, right? It's going to be nice, smoky, savory. And that color is going to be on point. So we're going to pop this top back down and let it roll for another 30 minutes.
All right, this is our next round of 30 minutes, and it seems like every time we come out here, it's on the smoke cycle, but, that's good. Now, you can see right here where, we got these little lighter spots. That's where I've been probing, and the probe is kind of, leaked some of that chicken juice, right? So we'll just, kind of glaze over that.
And then you want to pay, close attention to those light spots because you can always add more sauce and then, make it look delicious. But again, temperature and safety is always number one.
They're about 130. So we need to hit about 165. So what we're going to do now, we got enough smoke flavor and smoke color. I know you see that looks absolutely fantastic. We're going to move this up to 300 degrees and then let this thing get up to 165. While we bump that temperature up, I'm going to go ahead and put that probe into that breast, so we can kind of keep a monitor of where it's temping. All right, here we go. All right, so we're at 165. Let's see this bad boy. Look at that right there.
Now, this is the end product right here. You got the color. You can see where that smoke hit it. You can see that barbecue sauce is caramelized. Now we got to let this bad boy rest.
So we're going to get this bad boy cut up. Got that thumbnail, and this looks absolutely delicious, man. Look at that right there. Now you already know that bad boy is about to be juicy. So we'll take it right down that breastbone right there. Ooh-wee. And that bad boy is cutting like butter. Look at that. That is absolutely juicy chicken right there. We're gonna cut that chicken quarter off. Look at that. Wee. And it's dripping. Man, that looks absolutely delicious, fam. Look at that right there. Got a little piece of that wing right, and it's a flat too. Ooh, look at that. Hey, cheers. Now that's delicious right there. And it's tender and juicy.